The South Carolina Department of Education, in partnership with ETV, presents the South Carolina African American History Calendar. For over 60 years, Lottie Gibson fought for Greenville County's poor and disadvantaged. As a life member of the NAACP's Greenville branch, Gibson was an outspoken civil rights activist. As a youth, she experienced some of the injustices of segregation firsthand with Greenville County's bus system.
So, they say a little learning is a dangerous thing. By the time I learned that I did have some rights, although they had not been practiced in my neighborhood and in the environment that I had been a part of, I began to recite some of these rights to people when I came in contact with them who treated me differently. Particularly on the bus, when you got on the bus, you had to go to the back. And of course, I always had a little nerve, so I would try the front seat or sit halfway to the bus, and the bus driver, of course, would stop the bus and invite me to the back. And I remember once he had threatened he was going to have me locked up. And of course, that created a big disturbance on the bus because the black people that were sitting in the back said, "No, you don't need to go to jail," and blah, blah, blah. So I think the bus driver thought that each of us was going to, or all of us was going to Main Street. When we got one block from Main Street, I got off the bus. And that disturbed the bus driver right there.
Gibson was also a founding member of the Democratic Women of Greenville County.
I'm a founding member of the Women's Democratic Party. And there were 6 of us. See, first of all, lots of people don't realize that black folks didn't vote in South Carolina after Reconstruction until 1948. The NAACP took on the Democratic Party in 43, and it took them from 43 to 47 to get the court to say that black people could vote in the Democratic Party, Democratic primary, and vote, just vote, period, until 48 was our first year.
As part of her devotion to Greenville County's community, Lottie Gibson represented District 25 of the Greenville County Council for over 25 years.
Now, she always had a passion for people who were mistreated with the criminal justice system. And of course, that always disproportionately affects African Americans. So she really, really worked to help people who were falsely accused, falsely incarcerated. She was a big, big advocate there.
Lottie Gibson played a pivotal role in establishing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday as a holiday in Greenville County.
With regards to the Martin Luther King holiday, she helped us raise money so we could get to support moderate Republicans that would run in districts that a Democrat couldn't win. But if we could get, the objective was to get reasonable Republicans, white Democrats, and African Americans. And we just figured if you could get those 3 groups together, that would be way more than the extreme right. And it worked. So she was very instrumental in doing that, and she's the one that introduced the ordinance over and over and over, along with Ms. Norris, who's still on council, to bring that to fruition.
Lottie Gibson received numerous public awards and citations, including the prestigious Jefferson Award, and the Phoenix Center was named the Lottie Beal Gibson Center of Excellence in her honor for her tireless efforts to help those struggling with addiction and substance abuse. Learn more about the South Carolina African American Calendar's current and past honorees at www.scafricanamerican.com.